pills, and that's what I call, to mitigate the effects of the altitude in the tourist. So, well, that's one consideration. If you want to come here, the altitude may affect you.
Mm-hmm. I wonder
So,
how.
yeah, because there is less oxygen here,
Okay, okay. Mm,
because we are a very high altitude, so
mm,
most people cannot breathe normally.
mm,
So they get exhausted quickly
mm,
because they have to work and have to work. And well, that's one of the considerations. But also, to enter the country, you just have to do some paperwork in that is not complicated, but they require from you to have this yellow fever vaccination certificate,
mm,
because yellow fever is endemic in some parts of Bolivia,
mm,
mainly the tropical regions. So, well, the paperwork is not much more complicated, just a lot of form filling.
mm.
And okay,
Okay, so
so
question. Yellow fever vaccination. Is it available at the airport when you arrive like that?
I will lie to you. I am not sure.
Mm.
Uh, it's probably, but as far as I know, they
You should
had
have ahead,
prior
prior,
ahead, yeah, prior, yeah,
prior to entering the country. Oh, I
yeah,
see. Okay. Mm.
yeah.
Mm.
So I will. What the next picture is? Well, Sucre. This is the city. It's located here in Bolivia. Well, as I told you, it's the symbolic capital of the country, and
Mm.
historic capital of the country.
Mm.
And other main cities are Cochabamba and Santa Cruz. So when you first came to La Paz, you will see this landscape of is because La Paz is a valley,
Mm. Valley,
uh,
valley, a
valley,
valley, a valley. Mm.
valley covered by mountains.
Mm. Mountains,
So this, sorry,
mountains, mountains.
mountains,
Mm.
mountains covered by mountains. And this mountain from here is the iconic symbol of the city,
Mm. Mm.
which is called Illimani. I will write it down in.
Illumi. Okay, so what I've understood about Illumi or Illuminati is that it is a light. So is it derived from that word?
No, it's not related.
Okay.
It's,
Mm.
it, yes. One is pronounced Illuminati, I guess,
Mm.
but this is pronounced
Illimani?
Illimani.
Illimani.
Illimani,
Mm.
yes.
Mm.
So the landscape you see, there is a lot of houses that
Yeah.
aren't that aren't finished. They
Mm.
are still in bricks. They don't
Mm.
have a facade.
Mm. Mm.
So there is this belief in the city that they can avoid paying taxes if
Mm.
the house is not finished.
Oh,
So
okay.
they left
The
the
building
house
unfinished. Mm.
unfinished,
Mm.
and pay less taxes.
Mm.
And well, the downtown of the city is this
Part portion.
set.
Portion.
this part of this portion, which is where the more height buildings are.
Mm.
So, I will go to the next picture. Uh, One of the first things that tourists do when they arrive here was this is a picture at night.
Oh.
Yeah, it
Cable.
has some
Cable cars.
enchant.
Cable cars. That's cable cars.
Cable. Yeah, exactly. Well, this is the cable car system of the city.
Mm.
It's thought as a mass transit. It's
Mm.
not complementary. It's
Mm.
very, very important. Very, it's like the main form of transportation of
The
much
main,
people.
the means of transportation. Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So the, this cable car is called teleférico here in Bolivia,
Mm.
which is the Spanish word for the cable car.
Mm.
So the three first lines were finished in 2014,
Mm.
which were the yellow line, the red line,
Mm.
and the green line.
Mm.
But now, at current days, we have 11 lines that are distinguished by the colors.
Mm.
Uh, the one I use to go to my work every day is the purple line.
Mm.
But there is also this is the white line
Mm.
that goes between the main avenue in a sector of the city.
Mm.
In well, what tourists do is give you a ride in every color line
Mm.
to see the city from the sky. Here, for example, it's very lower, so there is no a cliff or difference in altitude.
Mm.
But some other cable cars, they give you a more broad perspective from the
Mm.
high
Mm.
skies. So well, this is the purple line I use.
Mm.
So for example, this goes from the neighboring city of La Paz,
Mm.
which is called El Alto, which is
Higher.
4,000 kilometers meters, 4,000 meters above the sea level. It's much more higher than La Paz.
Mm. That is why it's called
So
high
this difference
alto.
in altitude,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. So this difference in altitude between the two cities is what allows the building of these cable cars.
Mm.
So this line uh, will leave you in the downtown of the city. So from there you can go wherever you want,
Mm.
and well, this is the red line of the cable car.
Mm.
We will talk later about this because there is another main attraction in the country. It's a fair, what you see behind.
Mm.
And well, that's the first step. Let's say for a tourist
Mm.
to the first activity,
Mm.
maybe to take a ride between the different lines to see the city a panoramic view from the city from every angle, from every line.
Mm.
And well, they like it very much. And when you cross paths with a foreigner in the same wagon,
Mm.
they look kind of astonished by the view.
Mm. Okay,
And we
how many passengers can a cable car carry? How many?
just a wagon can carry 10 peoples,
10 passengers? Uh-huh.
10 passengers, yes.
Okay.
And also, well, the whole systems covers 30 kilometers, which makes the Teleférico the longest cable car system in Latin America
Mm.
and maybe in the whole world.
Mm. I think
Well, there
so.
is
Mm.
there is the Colombia's Medellin Metro Cable,
Mm.
which falls shorter compared to the Bolivian Teleférico.
Mm.
And well, I don't know. I guess in other countries they might have much more bigger,
Mm.
larger systems.
Mm.
But in Latin America, this is the biggest.
Mm. Mm.
So, well, the next uh, touristic spot is located in the neighboring city
Mm.
of La Paz, which is called El Alto.
Mm.
And there is two lines that will bring you there, which one is the red line of the teleférico and also the blue line of the teleférico. So the red line brings you from the downtown to the city of El Alto, and just to the this fair, which is the biggest flea market in the country. So there you can find whatever you can imagine, but since tools, clothes, equipment,
Equipment.
uh,
Equipment.
some artists. Sorry,
Equipment, not equipment. Equipment.
equipment,
Mm.
equip,
I will type it.
equipment.
Mm. Mm.
Okay. So, well, besides you can find a lot of things useful there at bargain prices. There is some controversial items that you can find there. Well, one of the most controversial things that you can find there are stolen goods,
Mm?
like cell phones. Um, there parts of the car that
Mm.
were stolen and disassembled. So they sell the parts
Parts only.
by
By parts.
parts only.
Mm.
Exactly.
Mm.
So the owner is not able to recognize
Mm.
his stolen car because it's
Mm.
already
Chop chop. We call that chop chop.
chopped, chopped,
Chop chop. So the
chopped.
parts are separated. So we call that chop chop. uh,
Yeah.
uh,
So well, it's there is impossible for them to
uh.
recognize their car.
Mm.
They also erase the chassis number and some other identifiers. So
Mm.
it's like a lost case for them.
Mm.
to try to recover his car.
Mm.
And well, another controversial item that is sold there,
Item.
item,
Item. Mm.
item, item.
Mm.
Okay, item. Well, the fire is divided in various sectors, which each sector is selling some kind of good. There is a sector where you can find
You can
pets,
find.
animals.
You can find.
You can find animals
Mm-hmm.
like dogs, cats, but also some exotic
Exotic.
birds.
Mm.
Yeah, that's illegal indeed because they are protected by law.
Mm.
So, well, a lot of people does not like
Mm.
that they sell breed dogs from a
Mm.
certain breed.
Mm.
Let's say. So, well, that's a controversial
Mm. Item.
item.
Mm.
And well, another one is the used clothes
Mm.
because these used clothes come arrive to the country without paying taxes. Like I don't know what's the word for contraband.
Mm. Okay.
Uh,
Contraband.
mm,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's contrabando in Spanish.
it's
Contrabando.
contraband.
Mm.
Yes, like you smuggling the goods without
Smuggled.
the authorities knowing.
Smuggled. Smuggled.
Knuckle,
Smuggled. Smuggled.
smuggle,
Mm.
smuggle. Okay, smuggle.
Mm.
Well, so these items that came without paying taxes and they were smuggled in the country.
Mm.
Well, they are cheap, so it's like they are destroying or diminishing the Bolivian industry that does the same item.
Mm.
So it's an unjust competence
Mm.
between. So you
Competition. Unjust competition.
unjust competition,
Mm.
exactly, unjust competition. Um, well, another controversial item is also
Item.
which item. Sorry, item. This recently appeared in this flea market
Mm.
that are these Amazon
Mm.
or Alibaba
Mm.
box returns.
Mm.
So, yeah, because they were also smuggled into the
Smuggled.
country,
Smuggled. Smuggled.
S- smuggled,
Mm.
smuggled. Yeah, they were also smuggled in the country.
Mm.
So let's say most of the things they smuggled
Mm.
were tools
Mm.
that also affect to the people that legally imported that item,
Mm.
paying taxes
Mm.
and so on. So it's also an unjust competition.
Mm.
And there is a lot of. Uh, I should show you the picture.
Okay, so let's go back
Well,
to importations. In my country, contrabands are considered illegal, so they're not allowed to pay taxes. The government confiscate the contrabands. That will
yeah,
become property of the government. They are not allowed to pay taxes. They cannot recover the items from the government. It's confiscated in favor of the government. So they cannot pay taxes. Confiscated by the government. And the government
Yeah,
would sell that at public auction.
yeah,
Public
the
auction.
same happens here.
Mm,
The in some cases where let's say the people that works smuggling
mm,
items into the country,
mm,
they are very fierce. They had
fierce
guns,
connections and uh-huh.
connection, exactly.
Mm,
And it's very hard for the police to try to stop
mm,
them.
mm,
So there have been fights between the two sides,
mm,
and in some cases, when the police uh, achieve it to for the smugglers to
mm,
retreat,
retreat.
uh, and they had no more support of more police,
Mm,
they opted for burning the car or with the
mm,
whole
mm,
merchandise that is
merchandise.
here. So
Mm,
it's not confiscated, but it's destroyed.
destroyed. Ah, okay, all right. Mm,
See,
mm,
there is that cases, but when they can confiscate all the items,
mm,
they after that they go to an auction where people can send his offer
mm,
and see if they can win the auction.
mm,
And in some cases, also, let's say a smuggler try to smuggle furniture, let's
mm,
say furniture.
mm,
So let's say some governmental office
mm,
that they need furniture for their office.
mm,
So this furniture that were confiscated, they go to the governments where they are needed.
mm,
So there is also that case.
mm, mm, mhm. Okay, yes, the government can do so because once confiscated, illegally obtained or imported into the country, the government takes control of that. The government will own that and they can dispose according to your law. Yeah, according to your law. All right, let's
Yeah,
continue. What I am
yeah.
seeing now.
Well, the fire, as far as I know, and they teach me in the school,
Mm,
this fair started in the early 80s,
mm,
where the country uh, recovered the democracy system.
mm,
So, for much people that uh, were working in the informal sector,
mm,
their only chance was to sell this kind of items.
mm,
And since then, the fire was expanding and expanding.
mm.
That now covers three. Let's me. I don't know how is pronounced this.
Okay, type it. 330,000 square meters.
Yeah,
330,000 square meters. Okay, let me type it.
330,000
Mm,
square meters.
yes, so
Yeah,
100.
and
Go ahead.
and is slowly expanding to all of its sides, and
Mm.
so it's growing. And well, uh, I hear some urban myths that you can find some illegal items there, like guns
Mm-hmm.
or drugs, but I never
Never saw.
found things. I never saw things like that.
Mm. Of course,
And
that's
well,
hidden. That's hidden. So they will not show that in public.
yeah, I
Mm.
guess yes. I guess you have to have some connection with some people
Mm.
that knows or
Mm.
something like that. And so,
Mm.
well, I'm not there. Most people, when they go there, they are worried because they think they can be robbed or
Robbed.
assaulted,
They
robbed.
can be robbed. Okay.
They
And
can be robbed.
robbed. Okay.
Yeah,
And
it's like
assaulted.
yeah, they have like this fear of being
Robbed.
assaulted at gunpoint, at
Mm.
gunpoint.
Mm.
But I never saw that. But there is a lot of pickpocketers, thieves,
Mm. Mm. Thieves.
which are they are called descuidistas here.
Mm.
Well, the word descuido, uh, it didn't appear in the chat box. For some reason, it
Mm. Your
not
chat
allow me to
box.
send.
Yeah. It's okay.
But the main descuidistas comes from the word descuido,
Mm.
which in English,
Mm. Neglect.
it's not like carelessness, maybe,
Oh,
not
carelessness.
much neglect.
Mm.
So, well, they might took your
Items. Bags. Money.
yeah your cell phone,
Jewelries.
your
Um,
I don't know
valuable
what's called.
items.
Yeah, but it's because you weren't aware of what's
Mm.
happening that
Mm.
they take advantage of that
Mm.
and stole your goods from your pockets.
Mm.
And there is also scammers, the people that tries to sell you something
Mm.
that it's not really what does not do the function.
Mm-hmm.
They,
Defective.
they are scammers.
Defective.
Defective, yeah.
Mm.
Defective items.
Mm.
But for me, at least, they are very easy to recognize.
Mm.
Well, tourists go there to see this biggest flea market, and they also there is also food there.
Mm.
So they being there, they want to taste some Bolivian food.
Mm.
But the thing is that most of the food that they sell here, they
Mm.
sell there,
Mm.
are very spicy, very like pretty much
Slimy.
like the spicy as the curry.
Mm. Mm.
So I don't think that you being a tourist You don't want to get sick from your stomach by
Mhm.
eating
Spicy food.
uh, exactly. So, well, they enjoy the views or maybe the culture,
Mm,
but they also it's like time traveling for them because most of these used items that came there from the USA
mm,
are let's say a Sony recorder that you found in the 90s
mm,
and now you can't find it anymore
mm.
because it's no longer
It's
manufacturer.
it's obsolete.
So for it's
Obsolete.
obsolete,
Obsolete. That means old.
obsolete.
Obsolete. Mm,
Yeah, it's like they see things that were very used when they were kids.
mm,
So they maybe see something and get surprised. Wow, this is here. I had one of this when I was child.
mm,
Something like that reaction
mm,
from them. And well, there is not much to see maybe there. Mm.
mm. Okay, I saw a green part. Uh-huh. Okay. Actually, I
Yeah,
was
well,
interested in tourists because I saw a video on YouTube and Facebook about the most dangerous road in the world. And
yeah,
one of one of the videos showed Bolivia's road that is above I don't know. It's around. What do you call this? It traverses the side of the mountains that is foggy and really dangerous for commuters and drivers to uh, travel during early morning and evening because of the fog. So let us see if
yeah,
that is part of your presentation. Go.
yeah. That's the next one actually.
Mm.
This is called the Camino de la Muerte in Spanish, which
Mm.
literally means the road of the dead.
Yeah, that's the video I saw. The Road to Death is the title. And
Yeah,
tell me
yeah,
about it.
exactly.
Mm.
Well, it's a road that was built by
Built, built, was built, that was built.
built
Mm.
built. It was a road that was built by Paraguayans. We had a war with Paraguay
Mm.
back in 1913.
Mm.
So a lot of Paraguayan prisoners
Mm.
were taken to La Paz. So they had this work to build this road
Mm.
that goes from the mountain chains,
Mm. Mountain
mountain
ranges,
chains,
mountain range.
mountain range. Let me see. Well, here is called Cordillera.
Cordillera. Ah, we do have the same word. That.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
kind of like a series of mountains,
Mm.
a very high altitude.
Mm.
And these mountains, so this cordillera, is what divides the tropical regions
Mm.
from the city of La Paz.
Mm.
So you first need to go from La Paz to the cordillera,
Mm.
and then you have to go by using a bicycle.
Mm.
They organize, let me show you a picture.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
There was more pictures. Well, these are tourists doing biking, but the well, it's it's said that the
It
Paraguayan
is said
prison
that Paraguayan prison.
it is
Uh-huh.
it is said that the Paraguayan prisoners,
Mm.
in revenge for being obliged,
Mm.
I don't know
Oblige.
what's the word,
Oblige.
obliged to build this road. They did it very narrow,
Mm.
so there will be accidents. That was his revenge. That's what it said. It's more like myth or an
There's truth.
urban myth.
Urban myth. But
Uh,
probably that there
well,
is
not myth urban.
somehow half truth to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Half truth,
Half
half lies.
half truth. Mm. To the story.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, so until 1994, maybe
Mm.
they used it. This was the main road
Mm.
to get to the regions of tropical regions of La Paz.
Mm.
So, in that year, 1994, 1995, maybe
Mm.
there was a new road. So this give the opportunity for tourists to go to this road in by bikings.
Bike.
So you have to the length of the road is about 64 kilometers,
Mm.
and you
Okay.
have to descend from nearly 4,000 meters above the sea
Mm.
to about 1,000 or maybe 1,000 and a half
Wow.
and a half.
Wow. That's high. You cannot
Yeah,
survive if you
so
fall.
yeah, exactly. So in some points you don't even need to push the pedals. The synergy the
Mm-hmm.
keeps you going down at
Mm-hmm.
fast. So you have to have very good brakes in your bicycle, and
Mm.
also you have to have suspensions
Mm.
in both
Mm.
wheels,
Mm.
because it's very rocky and jumpy.
Mm.
And also it's recommended that you wear gloves in your hands and
Mm.
have sunglasses or some glasses that
Mm. Mm.
protect your eyes. So it's an estimated of 18 people that died in
Mm.
bicycles
Mm.
from 1998
Mm.
to the actuality current days.
Mm.
So you have to be very concentrated and focused,
Mm.
because one lapse and you can fall into the cliff.
One
Mm,
mistake, one trip, and you're
yeah,
gonna fall down the cliff. Oh my God.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. So I guess you need a strong hand to control the bike at this speed.
Experienced cyclist.
Yeah, a lot of tourists that seek adventure,
Mm.
they like it very much.
Mm.
So, well, this is a picture when it was used for cars.
Mm.
So this car from here is nearly about to fall off the
Mm.
cliff.
Mm.
And also the rain, the wet,
Mm.
made the soil,
Soft.
sorry,
Soft. So it's
soft. Can you
soft, soft, soft. Made the soil soft,
soft?
you've said. Mm.
Yeah, deposit of hard.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah,
The rain made the soil soft. So that causes landslide.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. My
And well,
question now is, if you are stuck in that place, what's the rescue? How can you get your car there when it's stuck?
well, I have a picture of that. But there is a ambulance
Ambulance. Okay.
in the road to
Mm.
help people.
Mm.
And if your car is stuck here, um, mm, I guess you need here is called remolque, a car that um,
With
um,
towing cable, tow,
yeah,
tow, tow,
and
tow.
tow.
Yeah, do you know what is tow?
Mm,
Towing car.
I suspect what is, but yeah, exactly a
Mm.
tow car or
Mm.
someone that helps. Sometimes there is not a towing car there, but people that is in there in that road with also with his car,
Mm.
and his car had um, pot,
Push.
potencia.
Uh-huh.
Uh, the car has a lot of power,
Power.
so power,
Mm-hmm.
so they can help the car that is in trouble.
Mm.
And what's the word for remolcar? Well, they help the car that is in trouble by towing
Mm.
the, them off the mud, off
Ah.
the cliff, of
Okay, so that's
whatever it is.
all-terrain car. All-terrain car. So they can uh traverse even the hardest part, the hilly part. All-terrain car.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Well, people there helps each other,
Mm.
so they also have some equipment in these cars or um, healthy. I know what's called when
Rescue team.
the
Rescue team.
yeah, rescue team. It's a box with all the medicines that you probably need
Ah,
in if you
medics,
are in a
medics,
job.
medics, medics, medics.
Medics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here has here is called. Remember, no, I don't know the word, but I will remember later.
Mm.
And well, what's the next? Well, they enjoy taking these pictures over the cliff.
Mm.
That's very dangerous, by the
Very
way.
dangerous indeed. My goodness.
Yeah, and well, all about
Mm.
uh,
Your
the
presentation.
date, the road of the dead.
Death road.
So, see, yeah, lately most popular YouTubers went there
Mm.
to have the experience. There is a lot of videos posted in YouTube about
Mm.
the experience of these YouTubers about the death of the
Mm.
the road of the dead.
Mm.
So, well, the next one is the Titicaca Lake, which is the highest lake in the world, which is
Mm.
navigable.
Mm.
Navigable.
Mm.
I will write it down.
Navigable. Navigate. You can
Navigable.
navigate. Navigable. Mm.
Navigable. I
Navigable.
thought was
Navigable.
navigable.
Navigable. Navigation from the word
Okay.
navigation. Navigable.
Yeah, navigable.
Mm.
So where's the picture? Yes. So well, the Titicaca Lake is about 3 hours in a car from La Paz.
3 hours by
You have
car.
to
3 hours by
3 hours
car.
by
Mm.
yeah. And once you are there, there is two mountains. One is there and one is not in the picture, but it's around there.
Mm.
But it's around
Okay,
there.
so it's adjacent.
The,
It's next to each other. Okay, and
the the previous class we have seen that these yatiris were doing offerings.
mm.
So these mountains are these points where they do their offerings.
So they climb that mountain. So that's what seen in the previous presentation. The salt, what's that? Salt Lake on the other side.
The Stone Lake.
Yeah, Salt
Um,
Lake on the other side, on the upper part of the
it, it
picture. No, it's not.
no, it's not. It has a special name, which
Mm.
is kind of a religious name or belief, the belief of the people here. But I
Mm.
can't remember the name.
Mm.
So, well, once you are there, you have the chance to take a ride on these boats. They had
Mm.
a ferry,
Mm.
so you can travel around the lake. That's one of the main activities that
Mm.
tourists do.
Mm.
And well, the Lake Titicaca is located here. La Paz, the
Mm.
capital of the country, is here,
Mm.
and the lake is shared between Peru and Bolivia.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
okay, okay. Mm.
yeah, yeah. Well, the lake is shared between the two countries.
Shared. Okay. So the boundary is in between or in the middle of the lake. The boundaries of two countries. No? I can see lines.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
boundaries.
This kind of blue
Mm.
line, this one,
Mm-hmm.
this is the limit between the two countries. So the
Okay.
lake is
Boundaries.
also
Boundary, not limit. Boundary.
boundaries.
Mm.
Boundaries.
Mm.
So the Peruvian side of the lake will be everything that is left of this line, and the Bolivian side is whatever what is
Mm.
right to this land line.
Mm.
Yeah. So the other attraction you can go. There is this flotant or floating islands in the lake, which are made from a plant that is abundant in the lake, which is
Mm.
called totora. I
Mm.
will write it down.
Floating. Floating what?
Sorry,
Floating what? Floating.
floating islands.
Oh, not Iceland. Island. Floating.
Islands.
Not Iceland. It's silent S. Islands. Islands.
Um,
Islands.
island,
Yes.
islands.
Okay. Silent S.
Uh,
Silent
Okay.
S. So you pronounce that as islands.
Yeah,
Islands.
I would like to write it down here for something happen. Can write
It's okay.
anything. Yeah. So, well, in this floating
Islands.
Iceland,
Not Icelands.
island,
Islands. Mm.
islands,
Mm.
there is these people who are originary from the lake,
Mm.
which is called the Uru people. I,
Mm.
I would write it down in another.
Mm.
Uh, this also is used here.
Uro. Ah, okay, okay. I can see that now.
Well, they call themselves Lupi Hake, where Lupi is the Imaran word for light or sun,
Mm.
and Hake is the Aymara word for people. So
Mm.
they call themselves the sons of the sons of the sun,
Mm. Mm.
and it's very how do I say? It's related with the origin of the Inca Empire, because the Inca Empire, the legend says that from the lake, from the Titicaca Lake, the the god of the sun, which is called
Mm.
Inti, sent to send Mama Oclio. Let me find what's the other name. Mm, sent a man and a woman. So the man was called Manco Capac, and the woman was called Mama Oclio.
Mm.
So they emerged from the lake and go north to Cusco. I don't know if you know Cusco in Peru.
I've heard about it, but I have no idea about the place.
Yeah,
Mm.
we will
Cusco,
find a
Cusco.
picture here.
My daughter likes Dora the Explorer, and it's in Peru, right? So I've heard
I,
about it, Cusco. Mm.
here, maybe it's the most representative picture. This one.
Mm.
It's like a fortress in the mountains.
Mm.
So it's also it's a very spiritual place for the um, Peruvian people that are descendants from the Incas.
Mm.
So they like here they do rituals there.
Mm.
So well these two people, Mama Oclio and Manco Capac, they founded the Inca Empire. So it has this relation that they call themselves the sons of the sun.
Mm. 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 Okay.
Yeah, well, and they dress very colorful clothes,
Clothings.
clothings. Well, that will be everything about the lake. Well, there is a lot of things there to do, but these are the main ones.
Mm.
So, well,
Okay,
I
reserve
will.
reserve the rest for next meeting. We will continue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
we are. Thanks.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, see, yeah, there is a lot of material yet,
Mm.
so we can complete this on Wednesday.
Sure.
Wednesday,
Okay. So please
yeah.
take note of the corrections there. I put syllabications of some words there. If you do have time, just take a look at the words and the pronunciation. Okay? All right. So
Okay,
we will review, wrap up everything when we are done with the presentation and review everything for next meeting. Okay? All right.
okay.
So thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you very much. Bye bye. Have a